Hello everyone, welcome to my channel or welcome back here with my weekly wax update. So everything that all the wax that I finished, my empties, and then some of the new stuff that I started this week. So I do have a bit here, got a few scoops, which is nice, but I'll start with these clamshells. So the first thing that I finished here is Super Tart's Daily Planet. So this is coffee, French baguette, and brown sugar. So I got this one, I remember specifically because I got really into the Super Tart's French baguette oil. And this one, look, it's not bad, but it's not anything special. Like, it's a coffee scent, it smells like the French baguette, but yeah, I don't know. It just never really wowed me. Maybe a little bit too strong on the coffee side. I'm not, with my coffee bakery these days, I prefer them to be more bakery than coffee, but it's not bad. Medium to high throw, probably not a repurchase, but it was fine. Hayden Row Barley Blue Surf. My barley trip's coming up in 5 weeks. So lemon, mandarin, seawater, and coconut. This is a really pretty scent. For some reason, it reminds me of beach nights. I don't know why. It reminds me of beach nights. Maybe just something crossover of the seawater, but it just does. But much prettier. There's like fruitiness and florals. Slight florals. It's probably more fruity, but in a really pretty way. So I really enjoy this one. I've had it from Glitterati as well, and it's just a really, really nice sort of summery oil. Great throw on this. I would get this one again. I would get more of that for someone. Don't need a huge quantity. 1 clamshell. Perfect. Good amount, but yeah. Scoops, so from Scoopable, Blackberry Mango Birthday Cake. So this is blackberry blended with mango and birthday cake. Surprise, surprise. I've loved this one for so long. The Blackberry Mango combo that both Rose Girls and Scoopable do is just, it is amazing. It's just one of my favourite fruity combos. It just smells incredible. But it doesn't throw particularly well. So this scent I've enjoyed from Scoopable Tart Wax because it did better in the scoop. It was sort of medium throw, whereas when I had it from Rose Girls in Solid Wax, it was light. I'm a bit nervous. I have a solid, like a hard wax pie piece from Scoopable. So not from Rose Girls, but it's not in Scoopable wax. It's in the solid wax. So I have more of this, but because it's in the non-scoop form, I'm not sure how well it will do. I think it might perform not as well as this, which will be sad, because it's like one of my favourite summery bakery scents. It is going to probably sit there now because like I just said, it is a summer bakery scent for me, and you know, like tonight it's cold. So the days are still kind of nice and autumn, sunny and like with autumnal warmth. I guess that's what I was trying to say. But it's definitely getting chilly in the evenings and in the mornings and, you know, all of that kind of stuff. So, yeah. Anyway. Love that. Throw kind of medium leaning high, but more medium, and definitely a repurchase. Monster Cookie Fluff Puffs from Scoopable as well. So Monster Cookie and Marshmallow Smoothie. I love this one. I love the Monster Cookie oil. I'm not a fan of the Royal Sugar Cookie, but I love the Monster Cookie. That is my favourite oil from Scoopable and Rose Girls. My favourite cookie oil. And the Fluff Puffs, I don't know, it's just delicious, sweet cookie bakery. Really, really good. Good throw. Definitely want to get that one again. And then I also finished Pumpkin Pecan Rolls from Scoopable. So this one is French Baguette, Fresh Baked Bread, and Pumpkin Pecan Waffles. Really enjoy this one. It kind of smells like a really sweet, dense bread product. Like, I feel like some of the Vietnamese bakeries around us do like these really dense, sweet kind of pastries, and I feel like this is what it smells like, because it definitely smells yeasty and bready, but the pumpkin pecan waffles adds like a lot of sweetness. Yeah, that's pretty much what it smells like, and it is really, really good. So I get good throw from this one. I definitely would get this one as well. Again, it's really, really nice. Alright, now the bags. There's a few. I knocked off a few Teddy Bees things. My Teddy Bees drawer's insane at the moment. Particularly my souffle drawer. I have 2 Teddy Bees drawers. One for the bigger things, so the tubs, the scoops, and that one's okay, but the souffle drawer is out of control. The tub and loaf drawer for teddy bears also has a different brand in there. So what I might need to do is move all of that other brand out and then bring some souffle overflow in there. Anyway, so first up, between the sheets from Teddy Bees. So this is Magnolia Blossoms, Green Leaves, Sandalwood, Melon, Stainless Steel, Lavender, Jasmine, Fresh Ozone. This is a really pretty scent. I like doing this one in the bedroom, I guess between the sheets, because it's fruity, but it's just polished for a bedroom environment. Like, I don't smell outright lavender, but I feel like the lavender with maybe the stainless steel just kind of gives it it's almost cologne-like, but it's not like that heavy kind of masculine sort of spray. It's just a base to it, you know. And I guess the sandalwood as well for that. But then you get like the prettiness from the Magnolia Blossoms. Like, there's floral tones to it, but it's not overly floral. It's really nice. I'm not 100% sure if I need to get it again. I mean, I could, and I would enjoy it, but it's not like screaming out to me to repeat. But it was a really enjoyable scent, and it did throw quite well. L3 Ocean Front Party. So this one was Sea Kelp, Flamingo Beach, Fizzy Pop, Boardwalk Mellow Clouds. I'm not really familiar with what Flamingo Beach is. This one was really, to me, like a kind of beachy fizzy pop. So it was nice. There's a bit of a fruity kind of aspect to it, but that could have been like the kind of lemon lime vibe from the fizzy pop. Definitely got quite a bit of the fizzy, but also very beachy vibes as well. So I enjoyed it. Like, every time I went, I think I was melting it in the kitchen, and every time I went in, it was good. It threw pretty well. I don't know if it's a repurchase, but it was nice. I finished my Dessa's lemon sugar cookies. So lemon sugar cookies, sweet icing, powdered sugar. Absolutely just one of my favourite lemon bakery scents, and I do have a few lemon bakery scents that I love, but this one is just top tier, just sweet, lemony, delicious sugar cookies. It really does smell like what I imagine a sugar cookie with like lemon juice, zest, whatever baked into it, you know. Medium throw, I'd say this time. I don't know if it's always been medium, but definitely when I melted it in here this week, it was medium. So throw, I would have liked to have been better, but still love it. Definitely always a repurchase for me, that one. Oregon Autumn and Seattle Rain from L3. So this one is crisp, clean, fall, fresh fallen leaves with a hint of rain. That's the Oregon Autumn, and then Seattle Rain is, I don't know. It's a very oceanic kind of stormy rain scent. This combo is good. So I feel like you get like a nice pop of the Oregon Autumn has quite a sweetness to it. Like, it is fresh, but it's like the leaves smell sweet. And like there's a light kind of dewy rain there. And then the Seattle Rain is actually not heavy in here. It's definitely there, but sometimes Seattle Rain can be very full on. I've actually got it over here. And yeah, like this Seattle Rain really does feel like you're kind of standing on a coastline in the rain, or in, you know, because it's salty. So I feel like you get a really strong kind of like the oceans being all whipped up as well as the rain falling down, and but it's definitely dialed back in this one, I'd say. And it just adds a nice kind of extra rainy vibe. Great throw on this one. Possibly a repurchase. Like, I do so many different blends. I've got Oregon Autumn, I've got Seattle Rain, I've had them in all different things. So I don't know if I must get this one again. I mean, I could, and I would like it, but I don't know if it's a must-have. Grapefruit, Blackberry, and Lou's Bakery from Glitterati. Not a bad scent. The Grapefruit Blackberry is interesting, but Lou's Bakery, for me, just doesn't carry very well as a bakery scent. It seems to get used a lot. So I've had like 4 mystery boxes, I think, from Glitterati, and I reckon I've had Lou's Bakery in maybe all of them but one. But it just never really, I still don't quite know what's in it. It never really pops as a bakery scent for me. It doesn't really throw, like, you can always tell there's like a bakery something in there, but yeah, it just gets a bit lost. So yeah, this one was probably medium at best. The Grapefruit Blackberry scent smelled really good. I reckon with a different bakery scent, it probably would have done better. Or even just on its own. Grapefruit Blackberry is not a combo I've done, but it sounds good. It smells good. So yeah, this is not a scent I would need again. I just, yeah, Lou's Bakery, not one that works for me. Strawberry Pancake and Pink Sugar from Super Tart. So from the Strawberry Pancake sampler. So this is the second shape, I think, of... No, this is the first shape. Because I bought 2 samplers, so each of the scents I have twice. But no, this was just, there was like 1 piece left of that. I liked this. It wasn't a love. I do like the Super Tarts Pink Sugar scent, and the Strawberry Pancake was nice in there. I adore her strawberry pancake though. So for me, this combo was probably not as good as melting Strawberry Pancake on its own. Yeah, like it was fine. It was nice. It's sweet, kind of sugary, strawberry-ish kind of scent. But yeah, not anything particularly special. Nothing I need to get again. It did throw well. This one though, Strawberry Pancake and Palo Santo. I am obsessed with this combo. This is the second one I've gone through, so I don't have any of it left. I would love it if this could get poured. Like a bam bag of this would be perfection. It is so strong, and you really get the warm kind of incense like Palo. Her Palo, it's not the same as the Teddy Bees and the Tea Time Tarts type Palo. It's more... I don't know, it is more of a kind of, it leans more into an incense type vibe, but obviously it's not as like forward and overwhelming as like something like Nug Chumper. It's a lot more settled and woodsy than that, but it definitely has more of that kind of note than the Teddy Bees has more of a creaminess to it, I think. But that for some reason just goes so well with the Strawberry Pancake. I don't even know how that works, but it does. So I've adored this blend. I would love some more. I do have a little bit of Strawberry Pancake left from Super Tarts. Her Strawberry Pancake is incredible. And I do have some Palo Santo. So I could blend it myself, but I don't know if I will because I don't have much Strawberry Pancake and I want to either melt it solo or melt it with Yippee-Ki-Yay because that's my other favourite combo with them. And I'm just not sure if I'd get the ratio right to make it as good as it was here. So, really hoping that maybe Brandy might pour some more of that or add it to the main line or add it as like a specialist blend, or I don't know because I really want more. I also did from the sampler Strawberry Pancake Lemon Icebox Pie. So this one, I pretty much just smelled the lemon Icebox Pie. Like it was a really strong, like, it reminded me of like a lemon lime sports drink. Is what this smelled like, and maybe the Strawberry Pancake added a little bit to like the sweetness of that, but I didn't really smell Strawberry Pancake. I just smelled that, yeah, that lemon lime sports drink Gatorade type scent. So it was fine, but it wasn't anything I loved. It was very strong, but yeah, I don't need to get that one again. Dessa's Main Street Waffles. So this one is mouse-shaped waffles, melted butter, thick maple syrup. This one I like. Once upon a time I would have hated it. I used to hate the really thick, syrupy, waffly kind of scents, but now I enjoyed it. It's nice on a cold morning. It's not anything I'm like crazy about, but yeah, it's a nice, comforting scent. Through medium to high. Again, probably not a repurchase, but it's nice. I finished quite a bit this week. Glitterati Mango Strawberry Pancake Saltwater Taffy. This is really lovely. The mango smells so good. The strawberry pound cake just kind of enhances it. I probably should play around with mango strawberry pound cake a little bit more. I feel like that's a combo I could really enjoy and get with because I love mango and blackberry. And strawberry pound cake, just certain fruity scents, it blends so well. So I feel like this one's inspired me to do a bit more with mango and strawberry pound cake. The saltwater taffy just sweetens it. Like saltwater taffy, I actually often don't like blends with saltwater taffy, but this one, it was fine. I think I just love the strawberry pound cake mango combo so much that the saltwater taffy didn't really bother me, but I don't think I needed it in here, you know, like something else, maybe a little bit sweet, would have done the job. So good throw on this one. I reckon I would get this blend again if I had the opportunity to, and like I said, because Glitterati, it's not one you can just go in and order what you want. I will probably play around with like a mango strawberry pound cake from somewhere else. Maybe K. K has a great mango sorbet, and the strawberry pound cake is solid. It's not like my all-time favourite, but it is a solid one. So I think maybe a K mango sorbet strawberry pound cake combo could work. I anticipate that I will probably place an order with K. I love how I'm forward planning my orders now. So I think Kay often does, or she at least did last year, like a sale for the 4th of July, 20% off, and then you can do the customs, the ready to ships. I think I will probably go in on that sale. That seems to be the one time per year that I order from Kay, so I might do a custom with that then. East Hamptons from L3. I have no idea what the notes are. I don't even know. It's clean. Possibly fruity, but it's kind of hard to say because it's kind of like laundry fruity if it's fruity, which sometimes that's not fruity. Kind of smells a bit beachy, like there's like a salty kind of tone. I melted it up here in my office and I didn't get a lot from it, so I don't know if it just didn't throw very well, or I don't know, but I remember I could smell it, but not particularly strongly. Didn't really grab me, not something I need to get again. Those types of scents generally aren't. Don't even know if I'm going to talk about this one because I do not remember it melting. I put it on this morning. Pumpkin souffle, mellow, fluff, and caramel from L3. I put it up in my office. I literally did not come back at all. It smells not bad. It smells quite caramelly. But, yeah. A little bit on the sickly side. But, yeah. Anyway. I don't know. Ebony Violet, Anita. So, this is the Sol de Janeiro type. So, passion fruit, nectar, pink patchouli, jasmine, honey, warm vanilla, and tiger orchid. This is very lovely. I'm melting a few Ebony Violet. I'm also melting the other Sol de Janeiro one that's not Boom Boom. I can't, or whatever the Boom Boom scent's called. This is so pretty. It's smooth, but it's floral, but it's sweet, but it's a little bit fruity. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous fragrance. It's playful, it's feminine, it's just really, it's kind of like a tropical holiday, but I don't know, I really, really love it. I feel like I have smelled a few versions of this oil though, and they're not all as good. The Ebony Violet one, I think has been the best one that I've encountered. So if I was going to repurchase this one, which I might, I would get it from Ebony Violet. Like I think L3 had it, maybe others, but I've only really loved it from Ebony Violet. And this one through medium to high. Electric Relaxation, also from Ebony Violet. So this one is Oak Moss, Exotic Flowers, Amber, Softwoods, Tonka and Spices. Another really gorgeous, pretty scent. I love the really strong oak moss in here. Like the oak moss and the tonka, it just gives it this warm, beautiful, mossy, earthy base. But then you've got this beautiful, like these fresh flowers and the like because it's mossy, it kind of leans into this green freshness as well. It's so, so beautiful. I definitely would get this one again. And this one's throwing pretty well. I'd say maybe medium high, but leaning more high than medium. And then cheesecake, cookies and blackberry jam from Teddy Bees. So sugar cookies, creamy cheesecake, graham crackers, marshmallow cream, and a hint of sweet spice layer with blackberry jam. This one has been fine, but nothing that I've been like crazy about. Cheesecake cookies is a good scent from Teddy Bees. She does really good cheesecake, but it doesn't throw or pop enough. Like I can smell it, but it just needs more oomph. The blackberry jam is nice in here, but again, it's not like the blackberry jam is not popping enough to be, because I love a really good blackberry jam, but it's just not quite there, you know? So this scent is good, it's fine, the throw is sort of medium to high, but it doesn't feel like a repurchase. And it could have been, because I love cheesecake and I love blackberry jam, but this one just doesn't, it's just not quite there. Alright, so that was all of the empties. Now I have, like the first melts. Not so many of those this week, so not too much more to go. So the first thing is Scoopable Raspberry Sauce Coffee. So this is raspberry sauce blended with Absolute Coffee. I was really nervous to try this one because I do not like the Absolute Coffee scent that Rose Girls and Scoopable use. I know a lot of people do. They think it's a great coffee, so this is just personal preference. But for me, to my nose, it smells like dirty coffee grounds, like it just, or like drip coffee that's been sitting there forever. Like it has a really burnt, just bitter blah, like it just smells like bad coffee. So I've never been able to really do blends with it. I bought this one on a whim, I think during a sale, because I thought the raspberry sauce, because I know how strong that is, and I went, that sounds like it could be really good. Like a lot of raspberry sauce and just a bit of coffee. But on cold, like, yes, it smells like that, but the absolute coffee comes through enough that I was just like, I really don't want to melt that because I hate that smell. But it was actually okay. It actually did what I was hoping it would do mostly, which is smelled mostly like the raspberry sauce, but just had a little bit of a zhuzh up with the coffee, like depth. Almost like a slight bakery, like a, you know, like a cookie with coffee beans. I know there's no bakery in here, but it just kind of gave that, but still really strongly raspberry sauce. Occasionally, I would get a whiff of the absolute coffee, and that I wasn't a fan of, but that was not the whole time melting. That was just every now and then I picked it up a bit stronger. So I liked it. I wouldn't get it again. I would get it if they did raspberry sauce with like espresso or one of the other coffee oils that they use that I actually really do like. It was very strong as well. In fact, I was melting it in the bedrooms, and at one point the whole lounge room kind of smelled like it as well. So definitely, if it had been any stronger than the absolute coffee, I probably would have had to have switched it off because that's how strong it was. But it was fine. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know what it is about the absolute coffee, but it's just not for me. Fizzy lifting drink from Super Tart. So I have melted this one, but a long time ago. So this is a bag that I bought just recently. I think it's been years since I've had a clam of fizzy lifting drink, and I can't even remember. I think it's just like a fizzy lemon curd scent. It is really good though, because it's just so strongly lemon, but in a really good way. Just tart and sweet and refreshing, really simple but really good. Like, I feel like a lot of vendors have got scents out there like this, but this one is just like one of the best ones. And really, really strong. So love this. Again, it's kind of simple in that, like, I didn't have it for a long time and I was fine with that. But now I'm glad I've got it. But when I finish it, I'll probably be okay not having it again for a while until I sort of go, I feel like I want some fizzy lemon in my collection, and then it will come back. So, apple cinnamon sugar coffee bean from L3. Look, this one, I didn't love it. I don't know, coffee bean, I don't know what it is. Just something, it was partly the coffee. The coffee was just not gelling with the rest of the blend for me. It smells good. It doesn't, whatever was bugging me on warm, I can't smell here. Here I can smell a little bit of apple, a little bit of warm spice, a little bit of coffee. It all smells good. But when it warmed up, just there was, I think it was like the cinnamon notes and the coffee bean just were not gelling for me. And I don't know why. So I'll try it again another day. It might have just been the day I just wasn't feeling it. It was very strong. I did it in the bedrooms. It was very, very strong. But yeah, that definitely feels like not a repurchase. And then the last thing I have is I blended pineapple and blackberry tangerine from L3. We had a couple of, like I said, the weather's been a little bit up and down. We've had some nice warm days, but cold nights. It was a particularly warm afternoon, and I went, look, I went rummaging around the fruity drawer, and I went, okay, look, I've got these. I haven't melted the blackberry tangerine in forever. Let's just chuck in some pineapple, see how it goes. It was not bad, but it was a light combo. This Trig Tart of pineapple from L3 has always been light. I don't know if it was just this Trig Tart. I have found that L3 blends with pineapple do tend to lean on the lighter side. But that said, I do have one. I have a pineapple coconut fizzy pop, and that one's more kind of medium to high. But yeah, so this combo, I could smell blackberry tangerine, medium at best. I really couldn't smell the pineapple in it. So, a bit sad. Like this, yeah, because I love pineapple. I would love to just have a great, strong pineapple that I could throw into things. I do still have a clam from Super Tart, so I'll just use that, I suppose. But it's only a clam. I mean, that said, I can throw in half of a clam cube into things, and it's a powerhouse. It will do fine. But I'm still going to use that up sooner rather than later if I keep doing that. So that's it. That's all of my empties and all of my first melts for the week. So yeah, this week probably a little bit less melting just because I'm going back to the office. I haven't been into the office for weeks because we had Easter, and then I went in one day after Easter, and then we got sick, and then I just haven't been back since. So this will be my first week back. Yeah, so I hope you're all doing really well. I'll talk to you all again soon. Bye.